Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Thursday, March 16th, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Ten of Pentacles, and this one comes to us from the popular 78 tarot deck, Nautical Tarot of the Water by artist Tammy Price. And, when you look at this, I think even if you weren't a tarot reader, you'd kind of get the idea of what the Ten of Pentacles is all about. Because, you see this guy standing guard over his pentacles, over his treasure. And it's not as much a card of defense as it is of fulfillment. You've worked so hard to achieve something. If the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, that happy, happy, joy, joy type of thing, then the Ten of Pentacles is a perhaps even material fulfillment, which doesn't have to be financial in nature, but it can be. And, it represents that security that we all desire, just the comforts of family, of home, things of that nature. Now, the energy today, okay, what we have going on. First of all, we're still coming off of the full moon in Virgo, all right? That's still in play for another day or so. We also have Mercury having entered Aries. There's a more decisive energy to the air with that. And also, now that the moon is no longer in Libra, which is sort of indecisive, and it's in Scorpio, yeah, I think you'll see yourself getting things done. So you can really take your focus today and really work on the things that pertain to your wealth. Now, when I say wealth, I don't necessarily mean how much you have in the bank, but for some of you, that may be the case, where you're looking over finances, you're making sure things are in order. We are, after all, coming up to the end of the year, and I keep talking about that phase that begins in 4 more days at the vernal equinox, when the sun enters Aries, and we begin the next astrological year. So the part that may be difficult right now for some of you, and that's why I'm liking the Scorpio moon and the Mercury in Aries, is because you've got that sun in Pisces nearing, the end. And it's kind of like you got to finish closing things out. Even though you've been closing out since that Pisces solar eclipse on February 26th, right? Trying to just get away from all that energy. And it begins, we talk about, from equinox to equinox. And this is your focus right here, like with this card, attaining that security that you need in your life. Okay? It's not, I would say, where you want it to be, but it's definitely a focus, and you're able to do things that put you in a better position. Okay, keep that in mind. You may not get it all accomplished today. As we always say, that's just not even possible. But you may put yourself in a position where you can maintain, even have slow growth, whatever's going on, so that you keep that security of what you've accomplished thus far. I know this month in the Patreon Zodiac videos, all the signs, when I was discussing what was going on for each individual sign, brought up areas like this where you're seeing a shift in what's taking place and the growth that you have going on. So this is a good card for you today. It's a card of growth, but it requires the work. You don't get the results without the work. It doesn't come with "I hope so's." Okay? Everyone knows that's the comment that I hate to see. I hope so, I hope so. You have to put in the effort to reap the rewards. But this shows that you can work on it today and make things happen. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.